guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. This is the Anima Lumina Healing channel. So for today's pick a card, I'm going to be asking what surprises you have coming in for you. So I guess like what would be the next surprise that you'll be receiving. So we have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Pile 1 is this eucalyptus oil. I don't know if you can. Pile 2 is frankincense. And pile 3 is lavender. So take a moment and choose whichever pile you are drawn to the most. Don't overthink it. Take time to meditate. If you're really struggling, use a number generator. And I will see you guys in your readings. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading today. If you chose this eucalyptus oil, then this will be your reading. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest for everybody else. Being a collective reading, obviously not everything might be for you. Now I have already pulled your tarot cards. I might also pull some oracle cards if I feel drawn. But let's get into it and see what exciting thing is coming up for you. Okay, so firstly you have the 10 of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. A reversed 6 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. Alright, so it looks like something's coming to an end here with the 10 of Swords. It looks kind of brutal, you know, he's decapitated. So this could feel quite unpleasant to you, or, you know, even brutal. But I think it's an opportunity for a new beginning. The less resistance you have, the smoother the transition will be, I think. So yeah, I think a new opportunity is the surprise. And I kind of get the feeling like you're the type of person who does everything yourself without asking, with the 10 of Wands and the reverse 6 of Pentacles. And, you know, she looks, in this picture, quite an independent. That card looks quite independent, even though it's the Page of Wands. So yeah, you might like to do everything yourself. Maybe you feel like you can't rely on other people. I get the feeling you don't ask for help or don't receive help for some reason, to the point where like you could actually be in burnout right now. That could be the 10 of Swords energy here that I'm picking up on. Now you have a surprise coming in that's going to be an offering to help you. I think this is going to be your surprise. I actually think that this could be that uncomfortable feeling that I was referring to. Like, is that hard for you to receive? To let someone help you? I think if you relax into this, you'll find a level of empowerment flow. Like, you'll have more capacity for inspiration and passion in your life. I almost get the feeling that you have reservations to allow help, as if you feel like it could disempower you in some way. But I actually think that you'll free up some space for more freedom and creativity in other areas and other aspects of your life. So yeah, pile 1, I think that's your reading for today. Nice, short and sweet. So that will be your surprise that is coming in if you allow it. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. I'm always interested. And if you feel aligned, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading today. If you chose this frankincense oil, then this will be your reading. Now I'll be asking, what is the next exciting thing coming up for you? Yeah, remember to take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Obviously, being a collective reading, not everything is probably going to be for you. Yeah, so let's get on to your reading. I've already pulled your cards. You have 5 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards. Let's start with the tarot. All right, you have Justice, Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Cups, the Fool, and the Hierophant. So that is a lot of major arcana. Also, the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups. So, and under that's the Tower. Yeah, you could be feeling like you're not able to catch a break lately. I feel like there's like an underlying long-term feeling that's quite low. So like maybe sadness. The 5 of Cups, I guess that's like grief. So yeah, you could be maybe gone through a process where you're mourning like a past life or something that's happened, like a Tower moment that's been like kind of put you in your feelings for a while. I think what your surprise is, so I feel like for this pile there's almost like 2 surprises. Like I feel like there's like a short-term surprise and then a long-term surprise. The first surprise that you'll be receiving, I think, is balance. I think that you've been feeling, there's like a feeling of not able to catch a break, like feeling off balanced. And I think the one that's coming in first is definitely balance. So your luck, so this is Justice, balance with the scales there, and with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like your luck is changing. And with all this major arcana, like it feels like it's destined, like it's always going to happen. Yeah, so if you've been having a really rough time for a while, I think your surprise is actually going to blow you away. This long-term one. Okay, so before I get ahead of myself, balance is coming. A feeling of stability, like maybe your emotions are going to balance out a little bit, or, you know, maybe your life has felt chaotic for a while and the balance is what is going to come in. And then I feel like this like long-term one is going to kind of blow you away. It seems like a massive overhaul of where your current life is at. Oh, and I didn't even look at the oracle cards. Let's have a look. Okay, so first, no need to worry. And I feel like that's, you know, maybe the energy in you're right, the energy that you're in right now is, you know, feeling like you're not going to get to a better place, but you don't need to worry. Yes, abundance and meditation brings answers. Okay, so I feel like this is really exciting. The universe, or like God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, is restructuring your life, and you're going to be so content and elated, like at the same time. I am getting that, like, you'll feel like pinching yourself one day because you never imagined it to be so good. And like I said, I feel like it's probably going to be more long-term, this one, unless, like, you know, you wake up one day and like, surprise. But you never know, like, it may be different for each of you. Your new life will definitely be free here, like so much freedom and so much beauty. Like, I'm just noticing all the flowers here, like it's going to be free and beautiful, like joyful and relaxed at the same time. You could end up moving to a new place, potentially like elevated. So like, you know, you could move and live on a mountain or like a cliff perhaps. Or it could just be referring to vibration. I think some of you will physically move and others will have an elevated mindset where you could end up connecting to your higher self maybe and finding more enlightenment. I guess that's where like the contentment, that contentment energy will come in. It could be both. I feel like flowers are significant. Like, I can't stop looking at like the flowers, these red flowers here. Yeah. So if you want confirmation, maybe that this is your group being given flowers, or like seeing flowers, or balloons, or a birthday or celebration. Maybe your birthday is coming. You could have red hair, or you could see someone with red hair as confirmation. Yeah, but you definitely have abundance coming. And I feel like you could be in a place where you're maybe disheartened, or you don't feel like that could happen with where you're at right now. But I assure you, it definitely is coming. And I feel like, okay, so this is your reading. I feel like I'm getting the message that if you want more information, that meditation will bring you answers. And like, I was looking at this one before I even looked at that one, but like, I think meditation is in the cards for you. It will bring more answers. I think it will help. It could help accelerate this too, somehow. But yeah, that's your reading, pile 2. I hope that it resonates for you, and let me know in the comments how it does. I'm always interested, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose this lavender essential oil, then this will be your reading for today. Now I've already pulled your cards. I will be asking, what excitement do you have coming into your life? What is the next exciting thing that's going to happen? Remember to take what resonates and just leave the rest for everybody else. Obviously, being a collective reading, not everything will be for you. I mean, it could be. I'd be interested to hear if it is. So let's get on to your reading. You have 4 tarot cards and 1 oracle card. Okay, so I need to position them apparently. You have strength. That's going to sit here. You have the 4 of cups, which goes here. The Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Sorry, I've had a coffee today and I feel like I'm a little shaky. Alright, you also have, Sarah of Spade, Paradigm Shift. It says activation to grow, make necessary change. Okay, so I'll put that here, maybe. Alright, let me just make sure it's all in the right spots. Things don't normally have to be so specific, but apparently today this is how it needs to be. Okay. Alright, firstly, I feel like you could be isolating right now. Maybe like hermiting, not socializing so much. Or like just be like keeping to yourself. I kind of get the feeling that this reading is in regard to friendships or like relationships, like other like people. So yeah, although like maybe you have friends or people in your life, I kind of feel like right now you could feel alone. You're currently growing your strength. So I think that's what this season of life, I guess, is doing for you. Like if you've been put in a position where you've lost people in your life for whatever reason, I think it's to help you learn to be strong. Now with the 4 of Cups here sideways, it gives me the feeling that you're like pulling yourself out of a level of apathy or like disappointment, depression, ungratefulness, you know, like all of that type of vibe. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to look up. Like you're, like as in paying attention. There's an offering that you're on the brink of receiving, but you need to reach for it. And I think that's why this is sideways. It's kind of like you're like coming out of that energy, and yeah, Spirit's like look up. So your surprise is like a feeling of joy, joyful times, joyful friendships here with like the 3 of Cups, and abundance in some way. Like I think you have people coming into your life that are going to help fill your cup up. And I say help because ultimately you need to do this for yourself. But these people will be more like you. Like I think that you're going to share similar interests with them. And I kind of get the feeling like you have like a, what's it called? like unique interests, I guess. I'm hearing that song, I think it's called Dancing in the Moonlight. So maybe look up the lyrics. It could be a message for you. You could resonate with listening to music in general. If you're needing confirmation, you could hear that song play. You could be a Leo or a Cancer here, like an air sign. You could like red, or these people, when you meet them, they could be wearing red. You could be into vintage things, maybe like vintage records perhaps. But yeah, I definitely feel like better times ahead. Almost like one day you'll unexpectedly meet someone or like people, and that will be your surprise. A fresh start. But yeah, I think the key thing to take away is you do need to make the necessary change. Like, I think that is actually like looking up and being present, like paying attention. Which I feel like you've already been doing. There's just like a slight shift where you do that and then you'll be pleasantly surprised. Like, I think, for example, like, you know, if you went out one day, I don't know, maybe a record store, because I don't think they exist anymore, I could be wrong, hypothetically, and you could be in your own little world, but I think if you pay attention, there could be an opportunity there where you meet somebody that has a similar interest in like records, or you know, whatever it is for you. But you need to be paying attention in order to be able to receive that gift, to be able to meet somebody and also like be open to it. So yeah, pile 3, that is your reading for today. Please let me know how it resonates in the comments. I'm always interested, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel aligned, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.